This is a blanking plug, and it's used in the assembly and manufacture of a gearbox from a Ford Expedition or an F-150, a whole range of trucks over in the US. What it means is this is put into the gearbox to stop debris getting injured in manufacturing assembly. And what happens is when the gearbox is put into the truck, the sump is put in, the dipstick is pressed into the gearbox, it presses this out, this lies in the sump, and they fill it with oil, and you drive it, and away you go. This just rolls around in the sump pan. Normally, when the only time you get one of these is when you change the oil and you take the sump off. This is rolling around in the bottom of the sump. You take it out and you just simply throw it away. It's worth nothing. And then you fill the oil back up again, and away you go. Now, the reason for the story is this plug is my plug out of my Ford Expedition SUV. It was handed to me by a gentleman called Mike Thompson over in the UK. He runs a company called Redline American Muscle in Rochester, just in that side, London in the UK. And he did a full service on our truck for us, transmission, engine, the whole works. And we went to pick it up from him. He handed me this little blanking plug, which means I know Mike changed the transmission oil because he gave me this. Therefore, he's taken the sump off. He's found this. He's going to throw it away. It's not in the sump anymore. Now, the reason for the story is that that's all very good. Thanks, Mike. You did a great job. But we lived in the USA for a few years. We bought our SUV in the USA from an organization called Integrity, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge. Bought the truck from them, and they also serviced it for me twice while we were over there. And they should have done a transmission oil service on it twice as well. Now, if Integrity, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge had done that service, they would have dropped the sump out, found the plug, thrown it away. The fact that Mike Thompson found it in the UK a few years later means that they didn't actually do it. They charged me for it. It's on a receipt, but they didn't actually do the work. But otherwise, the plug wouldn't have been there. And it's just interesting, the name of their company was called Integrity, Chrysler, Jeep, and Dodge. And clearly, they didn't do the job, or I assume they didn't do the job that they were paid to do. Because integrity in business and life just means doing what we promise, doing what we say we're going to do, even when it can't be verified instantly, even when the client's back is turned, even when we're not being watched and people can't check up on us. Doing the right thing when we can't be audited, if that makes sense. That's real integrity and honesty. Now, I guess that the guys at Chrysler, Integrity, Jeep, and Dodge over in the US could learn a few lessons from Mike Thompson and his team. But surprisingly, they closed down, and I sort of wonder why, disappointing as that may be. So, Mike, thanks to you and the guys. And integrity is the key in service business, manufacturing business, whatever it is. Remember the story of the little yellow plug when you're dealing with your clients, your boss, or your colleagues. To find out some more stories about what we do, some more of our materials and content, and access to all our workshops and events, just click on our website, resultsrulesok.com, and I hope to see you at one of our events and workshops in the future. Bye for now.